Hey everyone, and welcome back to Master Tarot. The weather is still lousy outside. Let me know how my couple of so-called quickies went yesterday. They were still 10 minutes long, so I do apologise about that. Um, what I want to have a look at today is Ireland. There are grumblings going on at the moment that Ireland is, Ireland and Brexit, since Brexit, and the complications that that has produced for Ireland having the Republic of Ireland, which is the majority of the country in the south, still part of the EU. Northern Ireland, which is part of Great Britain, which has left the EU. They have a substantial land border. Literally, if you're driving a courier van, you'll be going back and forth across this border, creating an absolute nightmare. So I want to have a quick look as to whether Ireland will reunite. Will the UK rejoin the EU? Because information is now coming out about how the Brexit vote was very influenced by foreign forces, and bot and troll social media campaigns and a lot of untruths. So I want to have a quick look at all those and just see how it's going to go. So, first of all, so I'm still getting over the weekend and yesterday. Have a quick look at Ireland in general. Now, I'm not going to go into the history of Ireland as to why it's divided into a very passionate and bloody history, a lot of it caused by religion. Just as a non-religious person, I just shake my head. But also, I am old enough to remember the days of the IRA, the Irish Republican Army versus the British forces, and the bombings and the bloodshed, which just seems so pointless in this, as you look back on the past. But yeah, a lot of it was to do with political differences and religious differences. They both worship the same God, just in different ways. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say on that. So just tell me about Ireland, Northern Ireland, Republic of Ireland as a whole. Oh, these cards are throwing out at me. They are fine. Well, please, if you're in Ireland, let me know if I'm getting this wrong. I am purely going to read the cards. I have read nothing on this at all. Literally, my notes say Ireland reuniting / Brexit. So I am purely reading what Meister is giving me, but if I'm getting it wrong, let me know, or if you have more information, please let me know. But what it's telling me is that Ireland is finding this division extremely burdensome on the country as a whole. But this is also a 10, which means it is the end of an era. It is finding it burdensome that there is an agenda in place, that certain aspects are not being revealed. That's the High Priestess. That there are, so you've got your two pillars of wisdom here, but the High Priestess is this mysterious figure in the middle. So there is an agenda in place where all the details are not yet being revealed, which tells me that there is truth to the rumours potentially. Then we have the Hierophant, which is the government, and the Eight of Cups, walking away from what is not working, but more importantly, walking towards what will serve you. So this is the government. There is infighting occurring. There are lies and deception and deceit being spread. So just please be very aware of that. There's a lot of infighting within, I'm being told, even within families, not necessarily just the government itself, but there is this infighting happening as you've got the two sides of politics But there's these lies and deceits and betrayals and deception and sly as the fox and stealing, etc., going on. So be very careful of that. Ireland is at a difficult decision crossroads. It is, do they abide by their history and their past? Do they look to the future, hopefully looking to the future? Do they stay, does part stay with Britain? Does it all go to the EU? Which way does it go? But we do have the Star of Hope and independence. The Star of Hope and independence. So that's kind of telling me that Ireland will, because I asked about the reuniting of the two. So that gives us a bit of a story about it, but I will ask specifically, tell me, Meister, tell me, will Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland reunite? Because all I did before was just ask about Ireland. Tell me, will Northern Ireland and the Republic... Oh, I'm getting chills, I'm getting cards thrown at me everywhere. This is telling me, yes, that Ireland is going to walk away from what is not... The Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland are going to walk away from what is no longer serving them, and they are going to walk towards their future. Their future, a new future. There's going to be a lot of emotional overwhelming in regards to this, but it's also very much about a new relationship beginning. There will be some disappointment. There will be those that are disappointed in the decision on what's on offer. But then we have the sword of truth coming forward. The sword of truth, the sword of wisdom. The sword of wisdom and the dove of peace. So more so than truth, it is about wisdom and peace as Ireland moves towards this future. We have the magician, that it will manifest possibilities into reality, great manifestation, magic happening type thing, but it will manifest the future possibilities. And then we have the two of wands, which is about, it is the youth, but it is also this youth setting off on this new journey, making this decision to set off on this new journey. We have the tower of the breaking down of the new structures. I told you they were flying at me everywhere. Breaking down of the old structure to rebuild a new, which is telling me, yes, it is going to happen. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is very much about old doors closing and new doors opening. We have the financial abundance, the financial future of Ireland, great wealth to be unlocked as it moves into this new era, the giving and receiving help and authentic reform. So I think that pretty much covered it. Oh, and if we have a look at moving on to calmer waters, the Six of Wands, which is victory, and it will lead to, goodness, these cards keep coming, it will lead to abundance for the country once it's reunited, and we have this coming together, this unity of diversity, an inevitable ending of the separation, and a collective awakening. So the cards kept coming at me. What I'm going to do, I think that's pretty much a resounding yes. I'll have a look in a minute. I was going to use my intuition cards for just looking at a spread of the story of the future of Ireland, but I'm going to very quickly have a look at whether the UK will rejoin the wrong deck, sorry. Yes, Meister. He wants to use my political deck for this one, not my just general deck. Will... Okay. Sorry. We had an agreement where he would tell me during readings instead of after readings what he wants me to ask and if I'm getting anything wrong. So now he tells me during readings instead of after readings. So thank you, Master. He wants me to have a look at, with Ireland reuniting. Yeah, okay. What I'm getting is that Ireland will reunite and be part of the EU. Okay. Will Scotland follow suit? Will Scotland follow suit? I'm going to talk about it as if it has happened, not Scotland, Ireland. When Ireland reunites and rejoins the EU, I didn't ask if they were going to rejoin the EU. I'm just getting that when they reunite, they will rejoin the EU. Okay. Will Scotland follow suit? Tell me, Master. Will Scotland follow suit? When Ireland reunites, will Scotland, when Ireland becomes independent, because remember I got that independence card, and it's following its own path for its own destiny, for its own future, for its own abundance, will Scotland follow suit? Will Scotland also break away from the United Kingdom, Great Britain, whatever you like to call it? Will Scotland also break away? Just a couple of cards, please, Master, and then we'll move on. Will Scotland also break away? Will Scotland also break away? Will Scotland also break away? Oops. It's in the balance. Very much in the balance. This is about actions and consequences, but I am getting that it's in the balance. There's no one way or the other at this stage. Will Scotland follow suit? Will Scotland follow suit? Oh. No, it'll start. So, I mean, they are two major arcana, which says yes, major arcana often see are yes cards, but I have to read the cards themselves. It's in the balance. It's going to remain chained. Sorry about this wording, people in Scotland. It's going to remain chained to its master. Sorry, that was just the wording I was given. It's going to remain chained, and there is disappointment in regards to this decision. So I'm not getting at this stage that Scotland is going to follow suit. Tell me what the feeling on the ground in Scotland is like, but no, I'm not getting. I'm sorry about that devil card and the way it was worded, but that was the don't attack the messenger, please. That was how it was downloaded to me, and just passing the message on. So tell me, that's what popped out at me just now when I was talking about that, was the still chained and kept hostage. Boy, I do not like that. I do not like the way that has been presented to me, but I don't see Scotland following suit. But tell me, will the UK rejoin the EU? Will the UK, now I'm not, will England, Scotland and Wales rejoin the EU? Will England, Scotland and Wales, once the truth behind the influence of Brexit come out, will Scotland, England and Wales rejoin the EU? Will they rejoin the EU? Will the remainder of Great Britain rejoin the EU? Will Brexit be reversed? Will Great Britain, I know it's been hugely expensive for Britain to go through. The foils of it have been exposed. A lot of people voted not realising what they were voting for. It was very much a fear campaign. Oh, cards keep throwing out at me, but I'm getting a breaking down of old structures as Britain has found out it's in the cold. There will be changes. There is an agenda to do this on the, oh gosh, so what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana coming forward in this dump. And I'll keep going on this. What I'm seeing is that this is the reality of what has struck, that Great Britain had greater strength when it was part of this community, but now that it's out in the cold, there is going to be a change, a dramatic change. Karma, destiny has come to bite Britain on the bum, but this is the opening of new doors. There is a plot afoot, a hidden agenda that will, by the governments or by some hierarchy, that will bring about a new beginning. But what I'm getting is that it won't be in the form that it was, is what I'm being told. An offer will be made, a plan will come to fruition. So will Britain rejoin the EU in a different format? Will Britain rejoin the EU in a different format? Will Britain rejoin the EU in a different format? He's telling me very quickly, and that's a yes. Yeah, there will be a coming together. There will be some harsh truths revealed about what went on. The deceit and murky underbelly, deceptions, etc. will be exposed to the light, and Britain will move on quite rapidly when it happens. With independence. There will be some infighting, contention. Got this, an offer again will be made. Britain doesn't want to become entrapped within the EU again, but it is realising the loss and the heartbreak. Messages will come forward, and there will be inspirational movement forward towards greater domestic financial security, and greater financial future for Britain. So I'm getting very much that there will be an offer made. There's a lot of dark cards in this, but they're dark cards in regards to the truth. You've got this harsh truth. You've got this held hostage by the truth. You've got this disappointment and heartbreak caused by the truth. But you've got this murky underbelly coming out. What I'm getting is that it's not clear yet. Wanting to go back to the past, but it is going to be burdensome to do so. So I'm really getting that there will be some form of reconciliation between Britain and the EU, but it won't be what it was. Which is not disappointing. It won't be what it was. It just will be what it will be. It won't be in the format that it was before. Now, okay, and it's still undecided. Britain's not there yet. Ireland is there yet. Britain's not there yet. Okay, using my intuition cards, tell me about the future of a united Ireland. Tell me about the future of a united Ireland. Tell me about the future of a united Ireland. Tell me about the flipping around everywhere. Tell me about the future of a united Ireland. Tell me about the future of a united Ireland. Just tell me the story. Tell me the story of the future of a united Ireland. Tell me the story of a future of a united Ireland. Righty-ho. Let's have a look. Ooh, okay, so we've got... Well, we do have abundance. This is abundance. Technology, okay. Celebration. Money. Breaking down of the swamp. Okay. See if we got another one that belongs on the end there. Oops, might have two more. Right. Okay. Ireland has a wealth, a united Ireland, I'm talking about a united Ireland, has a wealth of science, technology, forward-thinking ability to present, which will bring in, they will celebrate the wealth of what this brings in. First of all, have to crack open, break down the swamp, and that will happen via, not necessarily the justice system, but by a rebalancing of what has been going on. Oh, no and a yes. Okay. The gossip is yes. It has to. The gossip has to go. So no more gossip. No more rumours. Yes. This will be the end, the stop of poverty, the stop of the draining of the money, and there has to be so the draining of the money, so yes, the ending of the draining of the money will go down, and a leap of faith needs to be taken on the world stage. Happiness, drop in the ocean, technology, growth, hard work, dark clouds and abundance. Okay. Happiness, one drop at a time, one step at a time. This movement will lead to happiness one step at a time as the ocean fills up or the bucket fills up or whatever. The technology, the internet, the communications, the future technology will grow through hard work. There will be some dark clouds, but we have this abundance card, abundance up. There will be some that will find themselves left behind. There will be some that this comes back to that Five of Wands, the infighting. There are those that will just find it difficult, but the abundance of the country will be up. Minus of contracts, fate, destiny, blank card. The past was fearful. Okay, so we've got okay. The removal from the UK was the fate and destiny. Hasn't yet been written. Just be assured it hasn't yet occurred. This is my deliberately blank card. There is a fear of the past. The rule of the conflict. The conflict is still hanging over a lot of people at the moment. It'll be hard work to get the flip and the divide. It'll be hard work, but people will flip. The division, the anger of the division will become unity and security, and the future will be full. I don't know what else I can add to that. The future will be full. There will be some who find the transition difficult. There are some who have invested emotionally in various aspects of separation, but they will So you'll have to try and bring them along with you, but protect yourselves if they just refuse to. But this division and anger will become unity, security of home, and the future will be full. Okay, my little take on the reunification of Ireland. Thank you for listening. Any questions or any comments, please put them below. If I'm completely off track, let me know. I am purely the messenger, but I'd love to hear your views. Okay, take care. Love to you all. Bye-bye.